Hello, YouTube. As you can see, I shaved everything off. I was sick of it itching. So, sorry, I'm getting emails. I love emails. It's about Twitch, twitch.tv. Love that website. I follow quite a few people on there. So whenever they start broadcasting, I get an email. Yay! Um, so today, I want to talk about the voter fraud in this country. Um, it is an ongoing issue at this point. It's been ongoing since our founding fathers. Um, the Electoral College basically fucks the people over. Essentially, the way that it works is when you cast a vote in the primaries, you're voting for somebody who's going to cast a vote for president, essentially. Um, Now, you may vote Democratic, you may vote Republican. Um, the thing is that the people that you vote for essentially can switch up their vote at any time. A Democrat could vote for a Republican president, or a Republican candidate can vote for a Democratic president. Um, so the thing is that there's been a lot of voter fraud in many states now, and mine in particular. First of all, we have what are called closed primaries, meaning that if you're not registered as a Democrat or a Republican, you can't go vote in the primary, which actually leaves a lot of voters out at that point. Almost 3/4 of my friends are registered independent because they want the freedom to choose between a Republican president or a Democratic president when the general election comes along. Um, so when it came to Arizona's primary, I wasn't able to vote. I am totally for Bernie at this point because, hell, I don't want to pay my student loans. Um, that, and he has a long running history of fighting for LGBT rights, which is amazing. It is. And he is an amazing man. And I feel like he would make this country better because he wants to abolish the banks. He wants to pull out of any war that we're in right now, get everybody home safe, and I am all for that. I'm actually non-confrontational. Um, if I was told, here's a gun, you need to go fight in this war, I'd be like, no, can't. I can't take another man's life. I can take my own, but I can't take another man's life because that is evil. Um, Second of all, here in Arizona, along with many other states, lines for the primaries were out the door, around the block, and down the road. Many of the votes didn't get counted because the polls closed at a certain time. Here in Arizona, there is an investigation into the primary voting process because the person in charge of running the voting booths closed 75% of our voting booths for the primary. She is an idiot, first of all, and second of all, it caused upset, anger, confusion when it came to people voting in the primary. Hillary Clinton would not have won the Democratic nomination here in Arizona had they counted every vote, because most people in line were for Bernie. We have a lot of Hispanic people here in the state, and a lot of them were voting for Bernie because he's very open border policy. He wants to give people a chance to come to America and make a living, whether that's flipping burgers or becoming a CEO of a company. He wants to give them that chance. Oh, God, back hurts. Back has been hurting. So, much to their surprise, when it's 10 o'clock at night and the polls have closed and they get in the door finally, and after they've been waiting in line for 12 hours since the morning, they're told, sorry, your vote's not going to count. You can still vote, but we're not going to count it. This is a fucked up system. Let's just start with that. It is a fucked up system. At this point, it should just be everybody's voice being heard. And the polls should not be closed after just a day. You need to give everybody a chance to go vote. And third of all, I believe that independent voters should be given some respect in regards to their political beliefs, because they feel that some Republican issues are actually pretty good, while some Democratic issues are also good. So they don't know who they want to vote for. I know that in the next election, I will have to register as a Democrat, which I hate doing because I don't want to show that I'm on one side or the other, because I may end up liking a Republican candidate. I may. Odds are very low on that one, but I may. So we need to open up the primary voting to every voter, because so many voices were not heard that day. It's, as you can tell by my fast speech, I'm a little bit angry about it. I am. The fact that the Department of Justice has to open an investigation here in Arizona into our primary voting says monuments. It speaks words. It shows that this is a rigged system. So, in other news, I am dirt poor right now, which Bernie would solve, because he'd be paying me to go to college, which would be amazing. And yeah, my 100% paid leave from work has not been on the up and up, so I have to get that fixed. They're sending me a letter to get it fixed. Other than that, I've been going to a lot of teachers' college meetings. It's been a whole lot of fun. Um, it's it's like heaven. Um, because I've made a lot of friends. Today I went to one and I got to speak to a teacher who basically told us what a teacher makes, and I learned that I'm going to be dirt poor for the rest of my life, essentially, unless I take a teaching position as a professor at a university. Sorry, I'm going to move my laptop over this way because I can. Sorry. Queer bomb. Showing up to that meeting in the shirt was very fun. A lot of my fellow teachers just kind of went, "Oh, you're wearing that again." But yeah, going to these meetings means that I'm making contacts within my community, and that community being not a gay community, but a teaching community. I plan to teach high school English. I love Poe. I love Shakespeare. Surprisingly, I love Shakespeare. Yeah, the old-timey language is a little hard, but once you get past it, his comedies are amazing. Hate his tragedies. Death, death, stabby, stabby, kill, kill, kill. That's about all his tragedies are about. So, Macbeth included in that one. I read that my last year of high school at a community college where I was finishing out my degree. It was tough. Let's just go with that. You just have to read the Spark Notes, honestly, as far as his tragedies are concerned. His comedies, however, the only tragedy of his that I do like is Romeo and Juliet. That is an amazing movie because of the fact that I actually have a gay version, and I'm gonna make another video right now about my favorite gay movies, and I'll give you a brief synopsis. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, voter fraud. I'm poor. Teachers' college is amazing. I might be failing a course right now. Other than that, everything's going great. If you like the video, please subscribe. Show that you like it down below. Or I'm sorry, down below. Or under. Down under. Get down under, mate. All you have to do is say the word mate, and suddenly you have an Australian accent. Yeah, everything's just peachy keen. Let's just go with that. I will see you all on the flip side. Make sure to subscribe and share if you're not a subscriber already. And I think my mouse is gone. I can't... What the fuck? There we go. All right. Yeah, so Like and subscribe, share with Ellen. Ellen DeGeneres. Robert wants me to tell you all that. Share it with Ellen DeGeneres, and I will see you all in my next video, which I'm going to make right now.